Morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Adda Premier League 2023. Game number 1 and 2, starting simultaneously in 3 fields. Game number 1 on CF1, Supernovas, and the news is that Supernovas won the toss, elected to bowl, and they've started with a blaze. They picked up 3 wickets in a very short time frame. Kunal Sehgal opening the bowling. Alongside was Leverage. Was bowling pretty pacey this morning. Just got here an hour before the start and was resting up. First over was a little on the slower side to his standards, but then picked up 2 important wickets in that over. On Century Fields 2, it's the Smashers, the defending champions, playing against Samp Army. Samp Army batting first there. We'll bring you scores of both the teams in just a minute as we get our infrastructure set up. An appeal from Ali Ashfaq. He clearly knew that it was going down the leg side. At the end of 5 overs, Marvels are 11 for the loss of 3 wickets. Neil caught Ryan, bowled Kunal for 1. Sunil Chalagali, Scott Saharsh, bowled Leverage for a 0. Aniket Walimbe batting at 7 of 12. He's their mainstay, their marquee player as well. Aditya Matakumalli, bowled Leverage of the first delivery that he faced. Deepak Marathe giving Aniket some company, faced 7 balls and scored 1 run. Supernovas won the toss here and elected to bowl. Conditions are a little cold and wet out here. They chose to bowl for that reason and have done really well. Almost at the end of power play. The last over of power play coming up, and we see a change in bowling. Not really sure if that's a great option. Leverage was spitting some pace, got a couple of wickets. He's been taken off the attack, and the left arm seam of Nilesh Patil will be on display. He will be bowling to Deepak Marathe. Starts off well, bowls into the surface, gets pretty good bounce. Deepak Marathe trying to cut that one, a little too close. Luckily didn't take an edge, goes straight through to the wicketkeeper Sarsh. The 2 men out are at third man and deep cover, the sweeper. And this time gets an outside edge, goes to short third man. It's pretty wide. Ansharai flicks it back to the keeper, a single taken.
இது டச் ஸ்கிரீன் கிடையாது இல்ல? No, not touch screen.
Okay, I'm doing commentary.
ఇది పెడుతున్నా ఫుడ్ పెడుతున్నా 15 for 4. My God, what a chunk.
Marvels have lost yet another wicket, and Aniket Walimbe hit one straight to Kunal in the time that we were off air. Off the bowling of Nilesh Patil. Bowled a beautiful over, backing up the efforts of Leverage and Kunal Sehgal. 15 for the loss of 4 wickets, and we are at the beginning of over number 7. Ali Ashfaq, the other lead medium pace bowler in action. He's bowling his second over. He just conceded 3 runs so far. The chance there at cover, taken beautifully. Just tried to swing his arms and hit the toe of the bat, went straight to cover, neatly held there.
16.
So Rajesh Uppalapati and Deepak Marathe were at crease, and Deepak Marathe tried to clear the infield but couldn't get the elevation, hit the toe of the bat, nicely held. So 5 down Marvels, just 16 runs on the board. And it was Chinmay Kushare who took that catch. He doesn't drop many, and he's shown yet again that he's one of the better fielders in the league. New batter coming in is Sitaram Raju Kakaralapudi. He's well known for his big hitting. He did really well in the previous season for Marvels with some huge hitting in Century Fields, if my memory serves right. They'll be depending on his batting prowess this morning. They have to do something to get somewhere close to 100 runs. I think they should just do some calculations, target certain bowlers, and try to get those runs going. Anything less than 100 could be a very little target. Even 100 as being an optimistic person, I'm saying will probably help them. Kunal Sehgal there almost let that one go through, but recovered well enough to not concede a run. Ali Ashfaq bowling full and straight. It's a good compliment to the length that Nilesh Patil was bowling. He's bowling back of length, bowling into the surface, while Ali Ashfaq is pitching it up. And just as I said, he pulled the length back a little bit, angled towards the leg side. Does have protection. Does bowl a pretty good click. Played for Supernovas last season. Was very impressive. The team choosing to retain. It'll be Rajesh Uppalapati on strike. Scored 4 balls. Rajesh, very experienced cricketer in the Triangle Cricket League. Has been around forever. It was the dinosaur first, and then it was Rajesh Uppalapati. Just pitches outside. Tries to pull the batsman into a drive. With the slip and plays, that was always an option to suck the batsman into the drive and try to get an outside edge. But Rajesh Uppalapati just lets that one go to finish that over with the score at 17 for the loss of 5. Lots of wonderful cricket going around in the world. Pakistan playing New Zealand in the World Cup, and they've done really well. They've scored 200 for the loss of just 1 wicket, and they are 21 runs ahead on the Duckworth-Lewis scales. While the match is still delayed by rain, they'll be dancing with joy right now. They have to beat New Zealand to stay in contention for a spot in the semi-finals, the playoffs. Pakistan, much like they did in 1992, they just sneak into the playoffs, as they say, and once they do that, they could be a completely different team. They say it's the most unpredictable team, and if they do qualify, this World Cup is going to be lit up. So we come back to coverage of Adda Premier League. Left arm pace of Nilesh Patil continuing. Tries to go big there. Sita Ram didn't get enough timing. Luckily, the mid-on fielder was out in the circle near the boundary. Mistimed, just landing a couple of yards outside of the 30-yard circle. Gets a single. Nilesh just making sure that his long-on fielder is absolutely on the circle. Doesn't want to give away those runs. That one didn't carry as much as the other balls did, just landing a little short of the wicketkeeper. Does well to stop that from going past him. So now the dot ball. It's a lot of energy in the Supernovas camp. Trevin there, Bugsy as we call him, fully energized, saying a thing or two to encourage the bowler. Pitched up. Again, trying to drive on the up is Rajesh Uppalapati. Misses that one. The score stays at 17 for the loss of 5 wickets.
18.
18 rather, with the single that Sita Ram took off the first delivery of this over. Sump Army in CF2 has just lost another wicket. They started pretty well. They have a decent score on the board at the end of over number 6. They've scored 49, but have lost some important wickets in the last few overs. 4 wickets down. They'll be looking to reconstruct this inning. Tries to go over the top. Gets a big outside edge. The fielder backward point tried to cover that one. Couldn't get underneath in time. And chance of an overthrow. Anshrai coming in from third man. Just threw it and leverage from deep mid wicket is a little livid with the situation. Idly should have come in to back up it if he couldn't on time, conceding an extra run. Now the Marvels will take them with both hands. So if you're a Marvels supporter, you would want this pair to stay in the crease, wait for those loose deliveries, target a bowler or two, get some runs going. They'd want to get to 3 digits, like we said earlier, to give themselves a decent chance of trying to bowl at the opposition. But the way things are positioned at this point, it's not going to be easy. It's all-out pace in operation for the Supernovas at this point. They have a pretty strong batting lineup today. Beautiful shot. Trevin Griffith got a hand to it. Cold conditions. It stung him a little bit for sure. It was an opportunity of sorts. Goes to ground and Trevin is shaking his hands in agony. Not too sure if one's going to call it an opportunity to catch, but it was definitely one in cricketing terms. But given the conditions, the weather, the temperature, you got to give it to Bugsy. If he can't catch it, I don't think anybody else was going to catch that one. It was hit from the middle of the bat. It was going towards the fence. Would have been a definite 4 had he not got his hand in the way. He is in a little bit of pain. Hopefully, he hasn't injured himself, done any damage. He's still in pain on the floor. A little bit of laughter from Ryan. He's not the one in pain, though. ఇందాక For the first time in this game against the Marvels, it's the right arm leg spin of Fahad Khan. A well recognized leg spinner in Triangle Cricket League, plays for Tigers. The batters would be a little comfortable facing the spinners. The pace is being taken away. They were blown away by some good pace pace and seam bowling by Kunal, Leverage, followed by Nilesh and Ali Ashfaq. So they'll be very happy now to see pace being taken off. And these guys would have played Fahad in the local league, knows the bowler. It's the end of power play. The field is still predominantly inside the circle. Just got a big shot there. That should go all the way, right from the center of the screws, all the way into the middle of the ground on the other side. Big six there from Sitaram. That should start the adrenaline flowing
28.
in the bodies of the Marvels, the team in the dugout, starting to open up and cheer now with the runs starting to come in. As we said, Sitaram is a big hitter. If it's in his zone, he's going to hit it. He's going to try and fight fire with fire. Another pitched up delivery, this time a googly. He waited for it really well and then placed it to the right of the man at cover, Kunal Sehgal. But Chinmay Kushari comes in from sweeper position and keeps it down to 1. Pretty good fielder himself. Shravan Griffith clearly looks a little in pain, is using his left arm to throw the ball, still shaking his right hand. Hopefully he hasn't done any damage to his arm. He's a busy player, plays in multiple leagues, has to go out and play in the USPL next week. The team in which he will be playing will be absolutely dependent on his batting abilities now. Ryan replacing him at covers as Fahad continues to come and deliver his leg spinners. It'll be his third delivery. Rajesh Uppalapati with an open stance. There's a chance of a cotton ball, hits it in the air. His intention was to go after the bowling, but the ball was slow in the air, probably pitched a little short of full length, and Rajesh going through with the drive, pushing at it, right from the middle of the bat, straight to Fahad Khan, who also strikes for Supernovas. And the Marvels are now 6 down and reeling. "29 for 6 with the fall of that wicket of Rajesh Uppalapati. So Supernovas electing to bowl have gotten more than half the side out under 30 runs, and that's a good performance. Who are the Marvels looking up to? Shubham Singh Gaur, a recognized cricketer. He's a left-arm seamer. He can bat, definitely can score runs. Sitaram having a word with Shubham as he walked in, telling him his plans of recovering this batting innings. Now the flighted delivery right on top of the off stump. Bounces from the concrete surface. Good start there for Fahad after that. A good comeback rather for Fahad Khan after that 6 of the first delivery. Kunal Sehgal doing well there to cut that one from passing him, but can't stop the single from being taken. Once again, in cold conditions, the ball is definitely stinging their arms. Things will get a lot better when The second game starts at 1 o'clock. Temperature expected to go up to 60. Still a cold day in comparison to the conditions that we had over the last couple of weeks. Great thing is the organizers of Adda providing all the players with some jumpers that can protect somewhat from this chilly weather. Fahad finishes that over pretty strong. 30 runs on the board for the Marvels, but they've lost 6 wickets in that process. And the news from the World Cup is that game has been called off in Bengaluru. New Zealand put their highest ever World Cup score on board, 400. Pakistan came with a mission of winning this one. Lost just 1 wicket. What a timely inclusion for Fakhar Zaman into the team, scoring back-to-back hundreds in the World Cup. And Pakistan win in the all-important game against New Zealand. New Zealand started the camp with a bunch of victories back-to-back. Now they've lost their 4th one in a row. Who would have ever imagined a team scoring 400 and losing? And that too in a must-win game. There were questions asked of Pakistan's decision to bowl first. They saw the weather. They decided to bowl first and keep themselves in the game. They knew Bengaluru was a very good wicket to bat on. And they were confirmed of some rain in the afternoon. Didn't lose too many wickets, just lost 1 and scored 200 runs. Won comfortably in the end, scoring 21 runs more than the Duckworth-Lewis target. So that's some brilliant cricket there from Pakistan towards the fag end of their campaign. They just have 1 more game to go. They'll be playing England, the defending champions, who haven't played anything close to a champion team so far in this tournament. Doing pretty decently today against Australia with the ball. Haven't started well. So now Pakistan will hope that they can defend England. They can defeat England and sneak into those playoff spot, into that last playoff spot. World Cup coming to life. Trevin Griffith is the new the new bowler into the attack for Supernovas. He bowls off spinners, bowls into the surface on that occasion. The ball just stood up, also some width off foot. The batter unable to capitalize on that delivery. Once again, bowls into the surface, slightly short of length. Kunal Sehgal taking a shy at the stumps. Trevin Griffith didn't want to let that one go. He knew that nobody was backing up. Just caught the ball. Was happy to give that single away. Once again, slightly short of length. The batter is looking far more comfortable facing Trevin Griffith so far. It's the end of that over. Marvels slightly recovering there, moving to 34 at the end of over number 10. 34.
34. First 10. That's all. Huh? That's all. Maro.
Some more scores from the other games. Sump Army 59 for 4 against Smashers. Slowly recovering after a bunch of wickets. And in the Adda fields in Hobson, the Tornadoes are taking on Sunrisers at the end of 4 overs. A little bit of a delayed start there. Losing 2 wickets of Suhail Warich and Ravi Teja Manda. They are 26 for 2. The big hitting Adi Gupta, who struck some form in the playoff season for Premier League in Triangle Cricket League. He's on strike. Scored 6 of 3 deliveries. Fahad there delivering a full toss. Hits it straight back. Does Sita Ram to get another boundary for the Marvels. So the Marvels here at Century Fields 1, picking up the scoring rate and the momentum. 38 now. Still a well below par score, but one would hope that Sitaram can play the distance, play all the 20 overs and score a big one and get the runs that they would feel comfortable after having lost quick wickets up at the beginning. Fahad Khan is a bowler who will definitely come back. He's a fighter. Well-flighted delivery, slowed it again in the air, pulled the length back on that occasion. Then pick if that was a googly.
Yes, sir.
Another flighted delivery in the air, but there is protection out there for the leg spinner. A little bit of a misfield, fumbles to gather that one and allowed the batter to go back for a second. Not the greatest of outfields. It's become far better than what it was a couple of years ago. It's a work in progress for the last couple of years. Odd bounce here and there doesn't help. A chance of a stumping there goes begging. That one coming between bat and pad, bouncing towards the left shoulder of the wicketkeeper. Fails to gather that one in time. Is that going to be a costly miss for the Supernovas? We have to wait and see. Sitaram can take things on his own. Gets a shot delivery down the leg side. Rocks back. Puts it to the boundary. He is somebody who can score the big runs. An opportunity there goes begging and Sitaram capitalizes, scoring yet another boundary in the over. Fahad must be livid for the lost opportunity. And the Marvels have now moved on to 44. The scoring rate up by a notch. Now scoring at 4 runs per over. So there's some energy, there's momentum in the batting innings. Finally, for the Marvels with the arrival of Sitaram into the wicket.
Leverage ko ek dal do.
Chance was missed in the previous over. Trevin once again bowling into the surface. Short. A little too short for the liking of the Supernova supporters. Well-flighted delivery. Chance of a catch there, but leverage unable to get under that one and catch that. Bugsy passing on a couple of words of wisdom to his fellow cricketer. Leverage. It's a chance there going towards long on. The fielder making a mess of that one, running in Ali Ashfaq. Couldn't get underneath. I'm pretty sure the sting of catching the ball came in his mind. One could only imagine what was going through Ali's mind on that occasion. So 3 chances there. That's huge one. Got right under that one, off the screws, outside.
Leverage ko ek dal do yaar. Kya kar raha hai?
Big 6 there by
57 or 54. 54.
that was Shivam Singh Gaur getting under that one. The slog sweep going all the way. The much needed momentum for NMRC Marvels. Once again, Trevin slowing it in the air. Probably hitting the right length for the first time this over. So a little bit of a noise in the Supernovas campaign. They are now talking to each other. More sound coming off. They were very comfortably positioned until a while ago. But now the runs are starting to flow. Players looking at each other, calling names. It's wonderful to watch this cricket from Adda Premier League live to you from Century Fields, field number 1. Marvels now have moved on to 56 for the loss of 6 wickets at the end of over number 12. Some discussions going on the bowling options, and one could hear Kunal screaming Leverage's name and asking him to be prepared to dish out another pacey over. But the batters are now pretty set. The pace can prove favorable for batters if the bowler cannot hit the right length. It's a good outfield. Things have dried up quite a bit from how it was at the start of the game. So pace could be costing some runs. We don't know. We have to wait and see as Kunal brings in the left arm spin of Anshrai into the equation. So the game seeing a little bit of seesaw. They had them under the mat, the Supernovas. They picked up 6 wickets for 30 runs. And now Sitaram and Shubham Singh Gaur taking it on. Sita specifically scoring 23 of 16 deliveries. He had his chances. He gave the chances, but the Supernovas failed to take them. One was a stumping opportunity, ball bouncing really high, the keeper failing to collect that one. And then another one went straight towards the mid-wicket region where Leverage couldn't come underneath on time. There's also an opportunity, a reply for Shubham Singh Gaur, dropped it long on by Ali Ashfaq. So, having started really well, the Supernovas are starting to fumble on the field a little bit. Once again, Anshrai starting slightly short on the leg side. Sitaram really did well, shuffled across, should have been put away. It was there to be hit and he hit it. It was unfortunate that he hit it straight to Leverage, who was not going to drop on this occasion. He didn't have to move on this attempt. Went straight under his chin and he grabbed it. And I'm sure the first guy to talk to him will be Travan Griffith, who thought he should have taken the wicket of or the catch of Sitaram on the previous offer. But as things started going slightly in favor of the Marvels, they lose the attacking Sitaram. Played really well for us, 23, just faced 17 deliveries. Anshrai, what a young, good bowler, left arm spinner, comes in, first ball, gets a wicket. On the scorecard, one's not going to see the length and line of that delivery. All it will say is that he picked up a wicket. Advait Kulkarni is the new batter coming to crease. Personally, I'm not aware of his batting abilities, but as a Wimbledon cricket fan, I'd hope that he can score some runs and help the Marvels put a decent score on board that the bowlers will feel somewhat better defending. A false start for Anshrai, the umpire stopping him as well. Sump Army on CF2 has moved on to 82 for the loss of 4 wickets. They have reconstructed the innings pretty well. Vinod Kandasamy, 17. He was out. Sardam Patel scored 26 and he got out. Now it's Shrujal Patel and Smeet Pandit at the crease. Shrujal Patel, their marquee player, coming in at number 6. Plays for minor league and has helped in the resurrection of the batting innings for Sump Army there. Anshrai once again pitching it slightly short. Rocks back the Kulkarni and hits it towards wide of long on. Ali Ashfaq coming in and throwing it back. One more run conceded. Lots of overs left, despite being a 20-over contest. Have 6 overs left, 7 overs left rather after this one. So if the Marvels can just stick on, not lose any more wickets and get the odd boundaries in singles. They should easily be able to get to 100, which we thought after the kind of start that they had was a pretty good score for themselves. Anshrai once again probably not bowling the length that he would prefer. Completes that over with the wicket of the first ball, that of Sitaram. NMRC Marvels have moved on to 59 rather, with 7 more overs left. Fahad Khan replaces Trevin, who bowled 2 overs earlier. Conceded 16 runs. Fahad Khan has been on the expensive side as well, but he picked up the wicket, also created the opportunity for stumping. So the skipper throwing the ball back to the leg spinner.
Take single now. Next 4 overs, there's a lot of. I think one more in. Got that extra. Put the pressure to go over. They'll take these. That kid Advait is good. They'll just not.
This one pitched up beautifully right outside the off stump. Didn't turn much. Was a straighter one from Fahad Khan. No mid wicket in place. Still being a little wide of a mid wicket fielder, even if one was in place. Ali Ashfaq comes in from long on and keeps that to a single.
14th over.
So Shubham Singh Gaur will be their mainstay now in this little bit of batting left. A googly picked on time, unable to score. Hits it straight to Trevin Griffith, the point. Faster one there, turning quite a bit. Well taken by the wicket keeper there, but Fahad Khan will be expecting a wicket at this stage, and that's not coming. Beautifully flighted there, deceived the batter with the flight, and was hit over the bowler's head. It was half a chance for a second run, but Ali comes in rather quickly and keeps that down to 1. Continuing with his left arm spin. I think he's hit the right length for the first time in his spell. His first over was a little off despite having picked up a wicket. Comes back now, bowls around the wicket to the right-handed Shubham Gaur. Once again, slightly short, but there is Kunal Sehgal in the way of the shot. So 2 dot deliveries. The batter wanting a different choice of willow to face Anshrai, pointing towards the dugout. This time another slightly short. There was not enough width for him. Still cuts it very hard, but straight to Trevin Griffith. Still rubbing his right hand after the sting a couple of overs ago. That was definitely pitching outside leg stump. One could see from here. Also hitting the outside part of the pad. Batsman didn't shuffle too much. He just did a little bit. So there's some interest from Ansharai, but Amar Natarajan, an experienced umpire, calling it off immediately.
Shot, boy. What a shot. Nice.
Once again, a good length delivery there. Pitching on leg stump, turning away from the right-hander towards the off stump. The length was not there for him to get under and over the infield. Kunal Sehgal, more of a straightish mid-wicket. This time, pitches another chance there, goes down begging, and there's absolute commotion there in the middle because the player who dropped that catch was Trevor Griffith. Sets very high standards on the field. That one was definitely not going to sting his hands. It was off the outside edge. Just took some revolutions. Probably had some hard hands there bouncing off. Gives opportunities for some of the local players to talk about and critique his fielding abilities. He wouldn't want to do that.
Consolidating. I think they're like 80.
So end of over number 15. The Marvels have moved on to 64. So clearly the Supernovas, who could have closed down this innings after having picked up 6 wickets for 30, haven't done that. At least 4 chances going down. And Trevor Griffith on that previous over giving a topic for people like us to talk about after the game.
I don't know. This season. Is he playing? Adda? Yeah. The Stars have a team in Adda? कैसा थ्रो इधर से मारता है थ्रो
Questions on Lahiru Milanta, the star player for Sunrisers. He's not playing this game. Knew that he was off to Sri Lanka for a vacation and he was coming back. Not sure when. Must be back for either tomorrow's game or for the next week's league games. Sunrisers will depend heavily on Lahiru Milanta, the top scorer last season in Adda Premier League. Easily the best batsman in the 2022 edition. They didn't lose a single game because of his batting abilities until that all-important final, which the Smashers won. So Shiv introduced into the attack. He's a left-arm Chinaman. Does look like the Supernova skipper wants to try all the options and to see who's capable of offering what as the tournament progresses. Its early stages. It's the right time to try out. It's a large squad of about 18 people. Shiv Kumar used to be a left-arm seam bowler, much in the likes of Nilesh Patil, another left-arm seamer, but is switched to a Chinaman. It's a straight one. Kunal mistimes his jump.
No, he timed it.
It was probably a little too high. Wouldn't have been able to grab that one. Leverage would have probably caught it under his chin. Not Kunal Sehgal. Goes well over his head despite the jump. So critical runs being added by the Marvels. And now on to 69. 4 overs still left. Advait Kulkarni batting on 7, giving good company to Shubham Singh Gaur, who's batting on 17. More than a run a ball for Shubham Singh Gaur. Sita Ram Kakarlapuri earlier, giving the momentum and some runs on the board for the Marvels. The good work is now being continued by Shubham and in the company of Advait. Goes down the track. Chance of a catch there, but falls in no man's land. Definite two on the offer. Goes wide and well short of the man running in from long off. Went down the track, got a thick outside edge, went really high, falls in no man's land. Ansh there quicker on that occasion, angles it into the pads. Not much turn there. Moves on to 72. So the runs have started to come in. Marvels will be happy about that. How much more can they score in the 3 overs left? Oh, that one squared him up a little bit. Pitched outside leg stump, bounced and turned. Couldn't do much with that one. Just had to keep it down. Nice bowling by Ansh Roy, who's in his third over. Just given away 6 runs so far. That one beats the keeper with the turn and the bounce. Should go all the way, one would imagine. Some soccer skills coming into effect at the fine man boundary region. So off color there, the wicket keeper. Let one stumping go through and now couldn't gather the one that turned and bounced outside off. Crucial runs keep getting added for the Marvels. They'll be very happy. Another one goes through. This time, is it going to go all the way? There's nobody who is running behind that one. Very poor wicket keeping there results in 4 extra freebies being added to the Marvels. Now on to 79 with that boundary. Comes down the track, closes the face a bit, gets a thick inside edge, and goes towards deep mid wicket. Travan fires that one back to the wicket keeper. Completes that over with the score at 80 for the loss of 7 wickets. NMRC Marvels well and truly back in this game.
Big match.
Shiv Kumar continuing over number 18. So clearly the Supernovas not bringing their top bowlers who picked wickets, Kunal Sehgal and leverage into the attack. The only logic behind that would be to see if the other bowlers in their contingent can deliver when needed later during the later stages of the tournament. Shiv Kumar pitches that one a little short, turning into the right hander. Was easy pickings, one bounce over the fence towards the deep mid wicket region. So now there are 16 deliveries left in this innings. Hundreds definitely on the cards for the Marvels. And yet another World Cup clash between the teams that fight for the Ashes, Australia and England. This is not Ashes, but it's definitely as interesting as the Ashes. Australia 286 and England lost two quick wickets at the beginning but have recovered well to score 79 in 19 overs. Back to coverage at Century Fields 1. Shiv pitching another one shot. Just hit another one over the top to move the score on to 90. Two more deliveries left of Shiv's over. This is over number 18. So 14 deliveries still left in this innings. Throws his bat outside the off stump, slashes that one hard. Chinmay Kushare comes in, keeps it down to 1. But the Marvels clearly are running with the momentum at this stage. A beautiful shot there. Went a little across, paddled that one, got the face of the bat towards deep fine leg. Might run away. It does. It's a very expensive over there from Shiv Kumar, who finishes his second over. Conceded 20 runs in the process. The Marvels have now moved on to 95. Two more overs yet to be bowled. Shubham Singh Gaur, top scorer for Marvels at 27 of 23 deliveries. Advait Kulkarni has moved on to 19, scoring a couple of boundaries. So clearly the momentum now with the Marvels. The think tank of Nilesh Patil and Kunal Sehgal having a conference there, thinking of options. They wouldn't want to try too many things at this stage, so they're bringing the pace of leverage back into the attack. It's going to be an interesting last couple of overs. If leverage can beat the batter with pace, there'll be dot balls. But if the batter can put the bat onto ball, they'll be seeing the ball pretty well, unlike the ones that came at the start of the innings. These guys have been batting for a bit. Each of them have faced close to 30 deliveries. They'll be prepared for this one. And pace itself can fetch some runs, leave alone the ability of the bowler or the batter to hit the boundaries. Runs in from the 30-yard circle. It's going to run in and bowl this time to Kulkarni. A beautiful delivery, pacey delivery, just the off stump there. Too quick for the batter on that occasion. Tried to make some room and try to hit that through the cover region, but unable to put bat on ball. It is in fact Shubham Singh who's on strike. +19193. the leg side by Leverage. Scores 97 for the Marvels. One would say that it's a below par score even at this stage. Even if the Marvels were to score another 15 runs, 20 runs, it still would be a below par score. But they lost 6 wickets for 30. They come back really nice. The energy, the momentum will be with them. The Supernovas have looked off colours in the last few overs. Dropped a few chances, missed a couple of stumpings, gave away some freebies, and have so far in the last 6 overs played it into the hands. That should definitely be a 4. The batter trying to move wider. Leverage wanted to follow him, missed him by quite a bit. Absolutely clear of any man on the field. And with his pace, it was always going to go into the fence. And the 100 comes up for the Marvels. One would have imagined that the Marvels would have scored much lesser, but they have scored these runs. They've put them on the board. And that's a sign of a champion team. When pushed to the corner, they have come back. They've fought it very hard, and they've put the runs on the board. They still have 10 deliveries to go. So the bowler there definitely kicking himself for that delivery. Clearly, the momentum with the Marvels at this stage as Leverage comes in. Probably charged up a little more. Bowls it into the surface. Looking to come back for a second run, which is probably not on offer. Saharsh runs around and cuts that one. He's trying to blow probably the head of the batter there. Leverage, but well played there. It's a nicely driven through the mid-wicket region with the pace. It should go through. It does. A boundary there taken. All important runs getting added to the scorecard of the Marvels. They're cheering in joy at the dugout here in Century Fields. Lost the 6th wicket with 29 runs on the board. How well have they recovered now? 107 for 7. A little more than an over still left in their batting pursuit. Another pacey delivery angle down the leg side. Flicks that one. Holds his hamstring a little bit. In pain, does Shubham Singh. Hope he's fine there. Possible opportunity of a second with the overthrow. Didn't want to risk his hamstring. He's an important bowler as well for the Marvels. Another one down the leg side. The mechanics not working right now for the fast bowler. Scores moved on to 108. Just one delivery left in Levo's spell. At the end, he's conceded 19 so far. He'll hope to keep it there with that last delivery. Picked up 2 wickets. Maybe would want to pick another one. But the Supernovas will be happy if this one doesn't go to the fence. So Advait Kulkarni all ready to face the last ball of leverage to spell in this game today. For one last time, does leverage run in? Once again, angled towards the Midland leg stump. Advait Kulkarni does really well, tucks it towards the mid-wicket region, gets himself a single and back on strike to face that last over. 110, 110 for 7 at the end of that penultimate over from leverage. There's talks on who's going to bowl the last over. It's going to be Ali Ashfaq or Kunal Sehgal, Nilesh Patil. Lots of options. They haven't bowled anybody out. So clearly, 8 bowlers have been used. Clear attempt to see the abilities of all the bowlers during the early stages of the tournament. They could have easily bowled just the 5 bowlers, their top ones, and could have bowled out the Marvels, one would have imagined, but not doing that. On the other hand, how beautifully has these 2 batters played. 29 for 6, it was first Sitaraj, and then Shubham Singh Gaur, still batting on 32. Scores 110. And 10 runs from this last over, if they concede, will push that run rate up to 6. And they can still score more than 10 the way these 2 are batting. But Kunal Sehgal just swings that one outside, past the outside edge, safely through to the keeper. A dot delivery to start that last over from Kunal Sehgal. 5 more balls left. Oh, chance of a cotton ball, gleefully accepted by Kunal. Hits the bat near the label, and was an easy offer that he wouldn't want to let go of. Well played innings by Advait Kulkarni there. Came in a situation when the team was stumbling. Very good 21 of 26 deliveries, scored a couple of important boundaries, and most importantly, gave Shubham Singh the partnership and the confidence to go after the bowling. They have done well so far. So great start to the last over by Kunal Sehgal, skipper of Supernovas. No runs conceded, and the big partnership broken. Energy back with the Supernovas. 4 more deliveries. They know that it's not a big score. Another chance goes down at backward point. Trevin Griffith totally off colours this morning. The new batter, Abhijit Karwa, gets off strike. This time an outside edge flies over the third man. Not a great idea to bowl with the third man inside the circle. Gave him width and also angled it outside. Just had to slash and get an outside edge. Always going to fly. So the drop catch that resulted in a single now offered another boundary. It brought the set batter on strike in Shubham Singh. who capitalizes on the width offered by Kunal Sehgal. So 2 more deliveries left in this innings. Kunal Sehgal once again pitches it and claims that the batter moved outside the off stump, but the umpire not in any interest to give it in favor of Kunal. Another run added. A chance there, long off, wide of long off. Beautifully done there by Leverage, running across, using his feet. Not the best of outfields, but he did wonderfully well there to save 2 runs for his team. So the last delivery coming up. Kunal Sehgal pitches that one short, a full in length, width offered, outside edge of Shubham Singh Gaur, flies to the third man boundary yet again, not correcting from the previous mistake. Gets another boundary. Shubham Singh Gaur finishes his innings at 42 of 30 balls. NMRC Marvels was asked to bat 29 for 6 they were at one stage, beautifully recovering to score 122 eventually, thanks to Sitaram, 23 of 17 in the middle of the innings. And then came Shubham Singh Gaur's attack of 42 runs of 30 balls. Advait Kokani giving him real good support. They posted 122. They'll be really happy with that score. One will have to wait and see if that's enough or not. Maybe many pundits would say that it's a below par score considering the batting lineup. But the call is that they have got the runs on the board and they will try to come back and defend it. They will give it their best. For the bowling lineup, Kunal Sehgal 2 for 14 in 3 overs. Leverage 2 for 20. Ali Ashfaq 1 for 4 runs. Nilesh Patil picked up that wicket and gave 9 runs. Fahad Khan picked up 1 wicket for 21. Trevor Griffith 16 runs and no wickets in his 2 overs. Ansh Rai 1 for 10. Probably the pick of the spinners today. Shiv Kumar 2 overs 20 runs. So 8 bowlers used. A lot of drop catches and missed opportunities for Supernovas in the process. Puts NMRC Marvels at 122. We'll come back in about 10 minutes while the Marvels try to defend that score. Until then, it's goodbye from Shwetan.
Welcome to Adda Bistro and Dining, a place to hang around with your friends and family. Here at Adda, you'll experience innovative and creative cuisines from various parts of India. cooked with traditional herbs and spices freshly blended by our chefs. Our ingredients are curated with amazing combinations that provide all our customers a special and immersive dining experience. Come to our Adda, we will be waiting for you. Adda Bistro and Dining. Let's make some memories.
Sesta Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, Sesta serves predominantly as your primary IT resource as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. Sesta has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@sestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. Sesta Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
Discover your dream home at Primus Realty, the ultimate real estate destination. From homes big to small, we've got it all. Expert property management that keeps your investment thriving. Our mortgage loans make your dreams a reality. Visit us online or call now. Primus Realty, where your dreams come home.
Welcome to Adda Bistro and Dining, a place to hang around with your friends and family. Here at Adda, you'll experience innovative and creative cuisines from various parts of India, cooked with traditional herbs and spices freshly blended by our chefs. Our ingredients are curated with amazing combinations that provide all our customers a special and immersive dining experience. Come to our Adda, we will be waiting for you. Adda Bistro and Dining. Let's make some memories.
Sesta Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, Sesta serves predominantly as your primary IT resource as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. Sesta has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@sestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. Sesta Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
Discover your dream home at Primus Realty, the ultimate real estate destination. From homes big to small, we've got it all. Expert property management that keeps your investment thriving. Our mortgage loans make your dreams a reality. Visit us online or call now. Primus Realty, where your dreams come home.
Welcome to Adda Bistro and Dining, a place to hang around with your friends and family. Here at Adda, you'll experience innovative and creative cuisines from various parts of India, cooked with traditional herbs and spices freshly blended by our chefs. Our ingredients are curated with amazing combinations that provide all our customers a special and immersive dining experience. Come to our Adda, we will be waiting for you. Adda Bistro and Dining. Let's make some memories.
Sesta Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, SESTA serves predominantly as your primary IT resource as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. SESTA has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@sestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. SESTA Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
Discover your dream home at Primus Realty, the ultimate real estate destination. From homes big to small, we've got it all. Expert property management that keeps your investment thriving. Our mortgage loans make your dreams a reality. Visit us online or call now. Primus Realty, where your dreams come home.
Welcome to Adda Bistro and Dining, a place to hang around with your friends and family. Here at Adda, you'll experience innovative and creative cuisines from various parts of India, cooked with traditional herbs and spices freshly blended by our chefs. Our ingredients are curated with amazing combinations that provide all our customers a special and immersive dining experience. Come to our Adda, we will be waiting for you. Adda Bistro and Dining. Let's make some memories.
SESTA Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, SESTA serves predominantly as your primary IT resource as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. SESTA has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@sestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. SESTA Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
Welcome to Adda Bistro and Dining, a place to hang around with your friends and family. Here at Adda, you'll experience innovative and creative cuisines from various parts of India, cooked with traditional herbs and spices freshly blended by our chefs. Our ingredients are curated with amazing combinations that provide all our customers a special and immersive dining experience. Come to our Adda, we will be waiting for you. Adda Bistro and Dining. Let's make some memories.
SESTA Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, SESTA serves predominantly as your primary IT resource as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. SESTA has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@sestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. SESTA Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.